These insane ice caves are carved out by Mother Nature herself as the glacier does its slow dance of moving and melting.
Wait, is that real? Oh, America is so beautiful, never stops to surprise me. It's insane. Okay, that looks unreal. Can we agree that looks unreal? What's up, my friend? Today I'll be reacting to places that don't seem real in America. Oh man, this should be a fascinating one. But before I go into that, can I ask you for one thing? If you can leave a like on this video, thank you so much for that, my friend. This is the best way to show support. If you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Now, link for the original video in my description. You guys end up recommending this one quite a lot, so let's play it.
With giant leaps forward in things like CGI and AI, we tend to look at things that are amazing on the internet with a little bit of skepticism. You see an incredible sunset of reds, oranges, and pinks, and you wonder how much photoshopping was done here, which, oddly enough, is what I always think whenever I see a picture of the Kardashians. In today's video, I'm going to show you some unbelievable places in the United States that actually exist. We won't be looking at the ones everybody knows, like the Grand Canyon, Old Faithful, or the Smoky Mountains.
Okay.
These are 10 that most people don't know about. Got it? Get it? Good. Let's take a look.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Number 10, White Sands National Park. White Sands National Park down in southern New Mexico is like something out of a dream. This is a massive stretch of dazzling white gypsum sand dunes that covers about 275 square miles, making it...
Okay, for sure, if I saw a photo of that, I never would guess this was in America. Oh, America never stops to surprise me in terms of natural beauty. This is New Mexico. Okay, this is amazing.
The biggest gypsum dune field on the planet. These dunes are seriously out of this world, and they've taken thousands of years to form. Basically, the wind did its thing, carrying away gypsum crystals from the nearby mountains and sculpting this ever-changing landscape. But what's amazing about this place is not just these white dunes, it's the animals and the plants that have adapted to this area. Nothing should live here. If you go here, there's all kinds of fun stuff to do. One of my favorite things to do is actually you take a sandboard, which is similar to a snowboard, and you go down the dunes. It's a lot of fun.
To be honest, this looks like snow, so...
But if you want to take a hike through the sand dunes and you got a decent camera, this is a great spot to spend a weekend, or at least a day.
Oh, I would love to visit that. That seems beautiful. I wonder if anyone watching this was aware or maybe actually went there, you know, because we have a lot of viewers, so maybe someone can share their experience.
Number 9, the Mendenhall Ice Caves. The Mendenhall Ice Caves up at the Mendenhall Glacier near Juneau, Alaska are like something out of a fairy tale. Been in here a couple times. It is insane. Taking a lot of Alaskan cruises. Eventually, if you do that, you end up in these ice caves. So this is Glacier Bay. Yeah, it's kind of cold. I don't know if you've ever been near a glacier, but they're made of ice.
I believe it.
It's cold up here. I really underdressed for this one. These insane ice caves are carved out by Mother Nature herself as the glacier does its slow dance of moving and melting.
Wait, is that real? Oh no, I mean, oh yes, this is amazing. Oh, America is so beautiful, never stops to surprise me. It's insane. Man, I really like... Oh no, this is amazing. Sorry.
It's like she wants to make secret hideaways for all of us to go hang out in and, you know, see wonderful, enchanting blue colors and hope the ice doesn't...
I'm sorry, let's run it back. I mean, that was so beautiful. Okay, that looks unreal. Can we agree that looks unreal? Oh, wow.
Does its slow dance of moving and melting. It's like she wants to make secret hideaways for all of us to go hang out in and, you know, see wonderful, enchanting blue colors and hope the ice doesn't give way and crush you to death in there. But when you go in here, I don't think cameras can do it justice. I know video cameras don't. You take a video camera in there and it's really not worth it. That's my opinion. But it's little low light. It just kind of glows blue. It is so cool. If you do take a cruise to Alaska, make sure this is one of your excursions you do. They have all kinds of companies that do it. Definitely check this one out.
Oh, this is fantastic. Wow.
Number 8, the Hoh Rainforest. The Hoh Rainforest in Washington's Olympic National Park is a mesmerizing natural wonder that totally captivates anyone who sets foot here. Been here about 4 times. It is amazing. This
Oh, this looks amazing, and I believe should be very green on the winter. This is basically like that movies like Game of Thrones and stuff like that. They love to film in places like this.
Rainforest is kind of unique. It's not the steamy tropical rainforest you'd expect or you've seen in movies. Instead, this thrives in the cooler, wetter climate, getting a mind-blowing 140 to 170 inches of rain a year. The forest is like something out of a Lord of the Rings book, with towering trees covered in moss.
Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, everything is the same, let's be real. I'm joking, but...
that create this magical cathedral-like atmosphere. The ground is like a lush carpet of ferns, mosses, and old logs, and it's bursting with all kinds of paths and critters. Don't be surprised if you see things run across the path in front of you. Nothing there's really dangerous. Never heard of anyone getting attacked by anything other than other humans. Even though you're out in the wilderness, it's fairly safe.
Yeah, humans normally are the most dangerous animal. But jokes aside, this is so beautiful. I mean, again, I will repeat this forever in my channel. And if this annoys you, it is what it is. But if you live in America, I like to say congratulations, because you really live in a beautiful place. And I'm sure most of you guys are proud of your country, but I'm also proud of your country. I think it's so beautiful. Not that you guys decide natural beauty, that's, God or whatever you believe, but it's so beautiful.
This one is a great place to take a nice walk or go for a serious hike. You can do it all here. It's a big area. This is another one that low light videography doesn't work that well, except on, because it's always cloudy. So you got overcast, and then it's kind of dark in the bush there. So if you're using a GoPro or something like that, it's going to get all pixelated, unless you're on a rare...
No chance. This is not real. Actually, it is. That's the thing. Oh, well, okay, what the hell? Oh, this is tremendous. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. America may be the most beautiful place in Earth. It is what it is. If you disagree, well, sorry.
Rare day where it's...
Come on, look at that.
Nice and sunny, and you got...
If I go there and if I see that, I think I'm probably Mark Zuckerberg and I figure out the virtual reality and I'm inside of a game or something. Holy moly.
A lot of light coming in, then great. But if you can get a good camera to come up here, or a lot of cell phones now work better than the GoPros, do that.
Portland. Oh, Portland. Portland, I believe. See, my friends, let's test my knowledge when it comes to American geography. Oregon. Right? I hope so.
Number 7, Portland's Japanese Garden. The Portland Japanese Garden, right in the heart of Oregon's bustling city. That's what it says on the website. They're really on the edge of it, above all the nonsense. But it is like a tranquil oasis that just calls you to come and experience this serene beauty. The garden is a perfect blend of Japanese landscaping ideas and elements of the Pacific Northwest.
Okay, I was not aware of this again, but tremendous idea. You don't even you do not need to go to Japan, you can just go to Portland and will be the same. Probably not, but you guys get the point, still beautiful.
Creating a one-of-a-kind and totally captivating experience. As you stroll along the winding paths, you'll find yourself surrounded by lush greenery and koi ponds, and of course towering maple trees. They're everywhere. There's also those really cool...
This may be bad. Okay, Americans trying to imitate Japan end up creating a better Japan. How is that possible? Don't ask me. I don't know. What? This is beautiful. What? Oh, wow.
And koi ponds, and of course towering maple trees. They're everywhere. There's also those really cool Japanese stone lanterns. You won't find better landscaping just about anywhere. I mean, you go to Disneyland or something like that, and they just have amazing landscape. You know, they have whole crews of 100 people doing landscape at Disneyland. This is better. Honestly, where art meets nature.
Honestly, looking at that, I'm questioning a lot of things in my life. But I don't feel comfortable sharing.
Number 6, the Mikini crater off the coast of Maui in Hawaii. This place is seriously cool. It's this volcano-shaped thing that took forever to form, and now it's like this half-submerged island. The way it's shaped makes it an awesome place to spot all kinds of sea creatures.
That's a boomerang. Boomerang Island. I just created the name for that. That's amazing.
Creatures. So it's a big hit with all the folks that like to snorkel and dive. The water here is so clear that you can see everything. Just floating on the top with your snorkel and your mask, you could see plenty. But if you want to dive and go lower, even better. The Mikini crater is basically an underwater paradise with tons of cool stuff to see, and it's a must visit if you're into nature and you're in Maui. Now here's the thing about going out there. There's a couple different boats and tours you could take. Actually, there's dozens of them. Some of the boats are a lot slower. If you take one of those little fast rafts, you could be out there in like 20 minutes. If you take one of the other ones, it's like a 50-minute ride out there. A little more luxurious that way. But it's usually like a 2-hour tour. So if you're taking 45 minutes out and 45 minutes back, you don't have that much time. They do have longer ones, but I think 2 hours is good enough. If you do...
To be honest, yeah, this also looks a bit unreal. But I thought I believe Hawaii again. Never went there, but I suppose is one of the most beautiful places in the world from the things I see online and the things you guys share with me. But I thought this one looks a bit more real, basically, you know, because the title is Unreal Places, stuff like so. It's still quite beautiful.
Do go there and you're taking a tour, make sure you ask them to go to the elevator, which is on the back side of it, and where the water goes up against the rocks, it doesn't go into the rocks, it rises. So you're on this elevator thing. It's really, really fun.
Okay.
Number 5, Castello di Amarosa. I hope I pronounced that right. I've been there before many years, but it's a really cool castle in the middle of the Napa Valley and all the wine country. This is a jaw-dropping castle that whisks you away to a different era. The place is the brainchild of a wine enthusiast that had a deep love for medieval architecture. The castle itself...
To be honest, we have a lot of this in Europe, but yeah, I was not expecting this in America. Wow, but it looks beautiful.
Is not this fake thing, you know, it's not just plaster made to look like it's real stone. They really built this thing. You look at the doors on the place and it's like thick wood. One person told me it was brought out there from Italy and they only used handmade nails to put things together here. I don't know if that's for the whole place, but it's definitely for the doors. My suggestion is go here in the summer or spring. When it's winter and it's all gray, it's kind of nasty. But the Napa Valley is beautiful, and then they got this castle there. It's amazing.
Seems a tremendous place. I mean, but seems a bit more real. I thought the first ones were being better than the last ones, but I mean, still beautiful.
Number 4, Antelope Canyon, Arizona. Antelope Canyon is nestled within the Navajo Nation in northern Arizona. This is an extraordinary geological masterpiece shaped over centuries by relentless forces of water and wind. This is made up of 2 distinct sections, the Upper Antelope Canyon and the Lower Antelope Canyon. Each offers a unique jaw-dropping experience. The Upper Antelope Canyon is renowned for its sunlit beams penetrating through the narrow...
I don't believe it. This is NASA footage from Mars. 100%. No chance this is in Arizona. No chance. I'm joking. Yeah, but looks like... Yeah, this fits the unreal type of category.
Passages. I'm sure you've seen a picture or two. Probably didn't know what it was, but it looks like a wonderland. Like, I don't know, it's just amazing. The summer months again is the best way to go here, especially if you're into photography. You know, that's where you're going to get the best shots of the sunlight coming through the little narrow gaps. The smooth walls of the canyon come alive with vibrant colors ranging from rich reds to soft purples, creating a surreal and captivating ambiance for visitors. On the other hand, the Lower Antelope Canyon, while less frequented, is equally as enchanting, with a labyrinth of paths leading to chambers adorned with remarkable natural hues. Though the light beams here are less common, it's really not as big a thing there, it's still breathtaking. Both sections of Antelope Canyon offer photography enthusiasts a dream day, dream weekend, whatever you want to do. Now, it's also important to know that these canyons hold cultural significance to the Navajo people, and visitors are encouraged to show the utmost respect for both the environment and the cultural heritage of these areas.
I mean, if I visit, I say this all the time, I would respect, of course. I mean, yeah, of course.
The Palouse. The Palouse is this grassland farmland area in the Pacific Northwest, mainly spreading its charm across parts of Washington and Idaho. It is famous for its rolling hills that seem to go on forever, covered in lush green wheat, barley, and lentil fields.
No chance again. What is that? I mean, that's tremendous. Wow, I mean, yeah. Yeah, this looks unreal. See, another one that fits the category. I wonder if a lot of you guys are aware of this or not. I mean, America is so big that I want to believe that you guys are also discovering this with me, because that would make me feel a bit better. I don't know why, but yeah. Let's continue.
It's like something out of a dream, and no wonder this is a hot spot for photographers and nature buffs. What makes the Palouse even cooler is that the wild geological history of the place. It's shaped by ancient floods and a little volcanic action. They used to think it was all because of the Cascade Mountains and the volcanoes there, but then after years of research, they realized that the Canadian glaciers actually pushed all this silt down to this.
Honestly, this is beautiful. Again, shocking, right, my friends, but it's really beautiful. Wow. I mean, yeah. Okay. Man, I don't have words for this anymore, my friends. It is what it is. It's beautiful. Let's put it that way.
Area. This is some of the most fertile land on the planet. In 100 years, they haven't had a failed crop.
Maybe if you actually put money on the ground, since it's so fertile. Never mind, and that does not work.
Number 2, the Oneonta Gorge. The Oneonta Gorge, which I've heard called several different things, but we're going with Oneonta, is a hidden gem in the stunning Columbia River Gorge of Oregon. It's not too far from Portland.
Oregon. I mean, you guys know my opinion about Oregon at this point. Maybe the most beautiful state in America. Just saying. If not the most beautiful state in America, top 3. Or top 5. I honestly don't know. But it is one of the most beautiful states.
It is this super cool, lush, and kind of narrow canyon that'll blow your mind if you're into nature stuff. To get to the heart of the gorge, you've got to wade through the chilly waters of the Oneonta Creek. If you have mobility issues, I would scratch this one off your to-do list. It can get a little rough, especially if you're not there in the dead of summer. The water gets a little high, it's cold, and it's rocky creek you're walking through. But the payoff is worth it if you could make it. They have some of the greatest waterfalls on the planet in this area of the Columbia River Gorge, but when you get to the end of this one, it is amazing. There's epic waterfalls that are just tumbling down from above, making this part of the gorge even more mystical and awesome.
Oh man, that's beautiful. That's
all right,
beautiful.
before we get to number 1, don't forget we have another channel called On This Day. There's a link for that down below. All right, on to number 1.
Oh, number 1. Okay, sorry. I kind of have to take a pause because this is... Oh, boy. This will be crazy. I mean, if this is number 1, this guy, from what I've been watching of him, really knows what he's talking about. This number 1 will be crazy. Ashi Pla... Oh, no. Look at the name. Ashi Pla Wilderness and Beastie Badlands. This is a... no, this is some rap album, not... Denazin. Did this kind of choosing some place in China to put number 1? What is this, actually? Yeah, let's see it.
And number 1, the Ashi Pa Wilderness. The Ashi Pa Wilderness out in northwestern New Mexico is seriously something else. I mean, besides the name and how hard it is to pronounce, and I probably butchered it, this place is beautiful. It's like stepping into a science fiction movie.
No.
Now, besides Ashi Pa, they have the Bisti and the Denazin, which I'm sure I butchered those names, but they're all this like badland area in the Valley of Dreams in New Mexico. You could hike to each one if you want. But
just a second, gonna take a print screen to make this my wallpaper. I'm not joking, actually. I hope this does not go down. Okay, maybe I should not take the print screen this way. Yeah, I will figure out after the video.
Ashi Pa has a trailhead right there, and it's the easiest one to get to from the road. The whole area is amazing. Picture this. Wild badlands that'll blow your mind, and all these crazy rocks in every color that geology has to offer. These weird geological sculptures.
Dude, this place is incredible. Okay. Yeah, I mean, makes sense to be number one, to be honest. Well, okay.
Sculptures have been here for a very long time, being eaten away from sheer rock by wind and sand. Now, Ashi Slaypaw comes from Navajo, and it means gray salt, which totally fits because these are shale formations. And they do have this eerie gray-blue shade. If you're up for it, you could go on some epic hikes and explore this ancient terrain that's been around for millions of years. It's like a sneak peek into the Earth's history books, courtesy of Mother Nature herself. If you like to be outdoors and you're an adventure junkie, this is a great hike and something really cool to see.
Incredible.
All right, that's today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some information out of it. Now go out, have a great day, and be nice to each other.
What can I say, my friends? Really, what can I say? This was unreal, but fits the title, Unreal Places in America. So let's see the ones I end up enjoying the most. Honestly, I really enjoyed all of them, but the ice caves are, the ice caves are unreal. This one was also unreal. This is the sands, the white sands. I even know the names. The rainforest was incredible. This one was okay. I would say that. More. Castello di Amarosa was also cool, but I think that is a bit better. Yeah, this canyon this is Arizona, right? Was incredible. Oh, the Palouse was incredible also. I think all of them have been quite incredible, but the last one was really tremendous. I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments what place you end up finding the most unreal, you know. The comment section is for you, so really feel free to leave a comment with your number one choice. And that's it for today, my friends. Hope you end up enjoying this video. If that's the case, do not forget to leave a like. Also consider to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And also let me remember you about one thing. I have a Patreon community. I put videos there a bit earlier than I put on YouTube. So if you want to support me and have access to early content, go to my Patreon. I will leave a link on my description. Take a look at that. You can also scan the QR code you'll be seeing here, and that's it.